We have somebody who wants to talk about a New York sport, actually. Steve wants to talk about the New York Giants' phony start to the season. Steve, your New Yorker sports rant begins now.
Before you start, Steve, I have to say this is one of my favorite looks of all time. It's the shirt and tie and the winter Scully hat.
I like it.
That's one of those things you should patent that, Steve. So
Thank you. I do well for myself. Thank you.
very good. So what do you got in the Giants?
What I want to talk about right now is your phony start to the freaking Giants. Freaking Giants. Freaking Giants. And here's why. Here's why. You guys played nobody.
Who's you guys?
Wait a second.
I'm a Jet fan.
Excuse me, I'm a Jet fan too, so I need to know that.
We got our own problems.
But the New York Giants played nobody in the first 5 weeks. You guys got all excited to get 5-0, and all of a sudden you guys played some teams. New York Giants. New York Giants played some teams, and they are very terrible.
Go ahead.
And the New York Giants really did not play anyone in the first 5 weeks, and then all of a sudden they started 5-0, and everyone was on the bandwagon, and then now that the New York Giants play some real teams in the past 4 weeks, they're 0-4. What's up with that?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What's up with that? I mean, I don't know. I hate this schedule argument. It kind of bothers me.
Wait a second.
Schedule, really?
It bothers me
No,
because
he's
you got to
right.
play the guys
He's
that are
right.
on the schedule.
But he's right.
But nobody's saying at this point,
right.
no Giant. What Giant fan out there right now is saying that they have a good football team?
Well, no, I'm not saying his point's like great. It was an obvious point, but he's right.
Okay.
He's right.
Oakland Raiders, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Really?
4 in a row. They're not running around like they won the championship.
right.
Nobody's saying that anymore.
Look, they beat up on teams that stink and give
That
them
were
credit. Give them credit. They beat up on them.
Where they were like 5-23 in the first 5 games. They are terrible. So everyone got all hyped up for the Giants.
They're not phony anymore though, because they're 5-4. They lost 4 in a row. There's no Giant fan out there that right now is extolling the virtues of the New York Giants. Every Giant fan I talk to thinks the season's basically over. You have Tom and Milford up here who's talking about 2010. So I don't know who he's talking to.
Look, I don't think he's breaking any new ground, as this fine gentleman said. We all know that, but he's right. I mean, they had a very easy schedule. They beat up on teams they should beat, and they deserve credit for that. They left no doubt. I mean, they killed these teams. But now that they've been facing the Saints and the Eagles, real good, solid teams, specifically the Saints, and even the Chargers, who we all know are going to make a run here, they are being exposed. I think that's
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.